What up, world? I'm Steve, founder and CEO of CryptoCrewUniversity.com. This is where we keep crypto simple and easy to understand. Today's video is a powerful and exciting one. Gann fans. We're going to be learning what this powerful indicator is and specifically how to use it. If you guys are new here, we welcome you into our powerful community. You definitely want to subscribe. Hit that button right now. As you guys are aware, my brand new website, CryptoCrewUniversity.com, is live. Head on over there right now. Website looks like this. The classes, crypto classes made simple. They're based on my 17 years of experience. And if you have a lot of stress and anxiety in crypto, and you also are tired of making losing trades, these classes are for you. They're going to change everything for you, and you're going to be so happy that you took them. What I would like you to do first, come here, check out some reviews from my students, and see what they have said about the classes. This is a humbling experience for me. It makes me so happy that I'm able to impact people's lives and help them get success so much faster. And that's what wakes me up in the morning. I love it. The majority of my students have taken multiple classes because my classes build skill sets on top of each other, and that's why these are the two top sellers. So you can come down here to the bottom, and you also save a bunch of money by signing up to these bulk classes. So CryptoCrewUniversity.com, links are in the description. If you have questions about the classes, my personal email is down there as well. Now, let's jump into the video. This is going to be exciting, guys. This is going to be something a little bit different than we've done, so let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this, and then we'll do more of them. So, Gann fans, there's going to be a lot of information I'm going to share with you, and we're going to break it down in a simple way into three categories. The first category is what. What is this indicator? Okay. The second category that we're going to break it into is step-by-step how to set up this chart. There's a lot of misconceptions about how to set up a Gann fan, and if you do it incorrectly, all your material will be incorrect. And the third thing we're going to understand today is how to read these charts and how to use them to your advantage when you're in crypto. So let's jump straight into some material. What I would like you guys to have is a pen. You may want to take some notes. There's going to be a lot of information. Get yourself a notebook as well. If you don't have that, just pause the video. First thing I want to address is this probably looks confusing. All right, there's a lot of colors. There's a lot of lines. Steve, what's going on? Let me break it down in a simple way. There are 9 lines here. All right, 9 lines, but there's only one that's the most important. And that's this middle line right here. And it's titled 1-1, all right? And simply put, that's our 45-degree angle. We'll get much more into that in a little bit, but just know right now, that's the most important line. Simply put, on top of the most important line, there are 4 lines, all right? And these are all angles, all right? Gann is all based on geometry. So I'm bringing you guys back to probably when you were around 13 years old and you were studying geometry and you're like, I'm never going to use this. Welcome to crypto, guys. All of these indicators, right? This is an indicator. All of the indicators on planet Earth are based on mathematical formulas. And this theory, these angles, the Gann angles, are based on W.D. Gann. He invented these angles back in 1935. 1935. So these go back a long way. They have a lot of history. And again, it's all based on angles. And he concluded that this specific angle is the most widely distributed angle throughout all of charts. All right, so that's why Anything that's above this is considered in an uptrend or a bull market, and anything below it is a bear market or downtrend. Now, we had mentioned there's 4 angles above this main line, and there's 4 angles below. Now, what I want you to understand is everything in these Gann angles are based on time and price. What I mean by that is at the bottom of every chart, there's time, right? All the way across the bottom here, we have time, and we measure our time in days and months and years. And over on this side is price. Now, what Gann theorized is, and by the way, this Gann guy was incredibly successful. One of the most successful investors potentially of his era, and some would argue ever. If you take into account inflation, he did extraordinarily well, and we're going to break down his philosophies. But his main philosophy is that if you take a line here, right, based on price, and then you have a line at the bottom based on time, you have something that looks like this. And if you guys remember geometry, that's a 90-degree angle. And he said that everything that has one movement of time and one movement of price will create a 45-degree angle. You're basically splitting the 90. So that's why he theorized that this is the most critical angle in all of charting and all of technical analysis. So that's simply put what he theorized. Now let's jump into it a little bit deeper. So if you're wondering, what is this 1-1? What does that actually mean? Simply put, it is 1 unit of time and 1 unit of price. Kind of what we just explained with that 45-degree angle. If you move one piece of time and one piece of price, and you keep doing that for infinity, you're creating a consistent 45-degree angle. So this 1-2 simply means 1 unit of time, 2 units of price, meaning that the price is moving twice as fast as this one. Same measure of time, so same amount of time, price is moving twice as fast. Also this 1-3, 1 unit of time, 3 units of price. So price is really starting to move fast in that same amount of time. All right, and conversely on the other side, 2-1 is 1 unit of time, or 2 units of time, sorry, and 1 unit of price. So price is moving a little bit slower. Now, we're going to back up, and I'm going to show you how we set this up. But first, let's understand some basics about every single indicator on planet Earth. They're all basically support and resistance. That's it. And I stress this all the time in my videos. Please, guys, if you can learn one thing about crypto that will really elevate your game, it's support and resistance. Every single indicator. So we're on Coinigy, right? We're going to get into it a little bit more. We're on the 3-day chart. I'm pretty sure my head is over that, or actually it just might be just below me, but we're on the 3-day chart. And you can see these indicators here. If we click here on Coinigy, if you guys aren't aware of Coinigy, there's a link in the description as well. All of these indicators that we do technical analysis with are all based on support and resistance. They're all based on support and resistance. It's that simple. So when we're viewing the Gann fan, when you're looking at it, it's all based on support and resistance. And he theorized that he was able to predict market turns, so the tops of markets and the bottom of markets, and predict actual days based on time. Remember, he theorized everything based on the time at the bottom and the price on your right side or left side, right? So let's jump into step by step of how to set this bad boy up, right? Let's go into a blank chart. Now, when we're setting up the Gann fan, there's a couple things to keep in mind. You want to start either at a swing high or a swing low. If you're not familiar with what a swing high is and what a swing low is, they're pretty important to setting up this, as well as the Fibonacci. The Fibonacci is gone over in fantastic detail in my advanced series, as well as Bollinger Bands and all that stuff. But simply put, a swing low is a low on the chart that has two higher lows on both sides. All right? That may sound confusing, but just bear with me. You want to go to a low on the chart, and you want to start there, or you start at a high. So we're on the 3-day chart. What we could do is start the Gann fan here. We could start it here. We could start it here. We could start it here. I want to start it here so that you guys can get an understanding of what's happened in crypto the past couple months, according to Gann's theory. So we're going to zoom in. Now, what I want you to do first is draw a 45-degree angle, because we want to make sure that our Gann chart is drawn perfectly. In order to do that, we have to first draw a 45-degree angle. And if you're wondering, Steve, how do we draw a 45-degree angle? Let me show you. It's super simple. You're going to come up here, and it's probably going to say trend line first. It's going to look like this, but we're going to come down to trend angle. We're going to click there once. You're going to come down to the bottom of this wick at our low, right? Our swing low. You're going to click one time, and you're going to draw a 45-degree angle. So keep in mind, as you move right and left, it's going to change. We're going to draw a 45-degree angle, and we're going to extend it just slightly. Again, we're going to draw our Gann angle, draw our Gann fan right over top. So my computer is being a little bit iffy, but there it is. There's a 45-degree angle. Now, Gann fan is right here. All right, on Coinigy, the first thing you're going to see, more than likely, is a pitchfork. Not to worry, scroll down here to Gann fan, click there once. You're going to come right over top of that 45-degree angle. You're going to click there once, and you're going to extend it out. Now, what we want to do is look at that first chart, the first angle that we drew, and we want that 1-1. Remember that 1-1 angle that I told you was the most important one? We simply want that to be right directly over top of our 45-degree angle. As soon as it is, right like it is so, we're going to click there once, and then you can scroll, and we'll go ahead and delete our 45-degree angle, just so we don't have so many lines there. We already have enough as it is. So there you have it. That's how to set it up properly. Now let's go through as to exactly what does this chart mean, okay? What does it mean? Remember, each part of that little slice of an angle is a price channel. So for example, when we started our move back here, we had some parabolic moves in this 1-8. Remember, the 1-8 is 1 part time, 8 parts price, meaning you're going to see some pretty big candles there, and you're going to see a parabolic move if you have any in that area at all. And we did. So the first couple candles ended up here, and you can see we held support right on there. Remember, everything, simply put, is support and resistance, right? So you can see that we held resistance right at the point, the top point of that 1.8 line, and then we held support right at the bottom of it as well. And again, with this candlesticks, perfect, right on point support. Now, Gann's theory was anytime you break into the next category, you're supposed to head to the end of that category. Meaning, if you break this line right here, let me just zoom this out. So if you were to break this level right here, right, this is acting as your support, it becomes your resistance, and you're supposed to touch this previous level. So his theory held true here. We broke through, we held resistance, and then we touched the side as our support. And then when we broke it, the same thing happened. We held resistance here, we came back, and then we broke the level here. And then we touched the next side. Remember, this side, this 1-1, is our main level. This is what a lot of traders will use when using the Gann fan. All right, they really focus in on this 45-degree angle, and a break of it tells them to short, simply put. And if we break it on that next wave, like if Bitcoin were to break this level, all right, that's a buy point for a lot of swing traders, right? So we're constantly using these levels as support and resistance, all right? And you can see that Bitcoin over the last few months really used these points. Look at this 2-1. We held support right on 317 and on 326. And then when we broke it, we broke through also the previous level. And then we tried to garner support at the 8-1. So we went from one extreme to the next. So this is 8 parts time, 1 part price. So price is moving really slow and the time is really drawn out. So the momentum is gone. So you can see that we've held support a few times, and you can see where Bitcoin is right now. So this is the Gann fan. It seems a little bit complex. However, when you break it down in a simple way, it's no sweat. And I hope you guys took some notes. There was a lot of information thrown at you and a lot of details about what to look for. And we can go into a lot more detail on the Gann fan. So let me know in the comments. I can break down a lot more specifics, and then we can go into more other indicators as well that are pretty exciting and people aren't really talking about. So let me know in the comments if you want more videos like this. Give a big thumbs up, and I also have a couple announcements for the crypto crew. Some exciting things to get to. So number one, the Crypto Crew University is hiring. What I would like to announce is I have my email down below. That's if you have any questions with the classes or with these announcements that we're hiring. So the first thing I want to say is I don't care how old you are. I don't care how young or old, whatever. I don't care what country you're from. What I do care about are two things. Number one, do you have absolute passion in the jobs that I'm looking for? I mean absolute passion. I mean you love it. You do it in your spare time. You can't get enough of it. All right, that's number one. Number two is, have you done that specific job before? So the first thing I'm looking for is a video editor. All right, this is somebody that's passionate about video editing. You do it in your spare time. You can't get enough of it. You love it. So if that's you, write to me down below with my email and let me know why I should hire you. These are paid jobs. I think that goes without saying, but I have to make that clear. The second thing I'm looking for, community manager, meaning on social media. Have you been a community manager before, and are you passionate about it? If so, let me know with my email. The third piece is website backend. All right, if you have expertise with website backend coding, and of course you have to love it. I really want to see in the email that you write that you love whatever it is that you're applying for. So that's it for the announcements. The last thing I want to say is we have changed our name here on YouTube to Crypto Crew University. Super excited about that. We'll update the profile picture in a few days as well. I didn't want to do both at once, or you guys would be like, what is going on, Steve? I'm so confused. So we also made that announcement on Twitter. Our Twitter is linked in the description if you want to follow us there. Fantastic. And again, CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Head on over there right now for those classes. I want to help you make that big change. Get rid of that stress and anxiety. Stop making those losing trades, and I'm going to help you achieve success so much faster. So I look forward to welcoming you in, look forward to hearing from you and reading your comments as well. Love reading your comments. Thank you guys for giving all the thumbs up and let me know about this new video. Do you like this new style? Do you want to learn more about indicators? Let me know as well. Peace and love to the crypto crew. It was great to see you today. We'll see you on the next video. Peace and love, guys.